Hey everyone, welcome to Southern Crafts Corner. Today we're going to use this Farm Fresh calendar from Dollar Tree and use the February month to create a gorgeous farmhouse rustic door hanger. So I hope you're ready. Grab the calendar, grab a little pack of these wooden heart cutouts, some nautical rope. I have some pip berries and I have an assortment of ribbons that I have cut into about 6-inch strips. A little bit of raffia. We're going to use some white and black chalk paint today. We're also going to use some Mod Podge, a white paint pen, and some paint brushes, a chip brush, a little foam applicator brush, and I have some gorgeous sparkle to finish off this craft. So to start, I am going to take a pizza pan and paint the edges with a white chalk paint and give it 2 coats of paint. Once the 2 coats are done, I'm going to dip a little bit of black paint onto my chip brush, brush off the edges until all the bristles are separated, and then lightly go into a circular motion and brush on some distressed black. Next, I'm going to use this splatter screen from Dollar Tree just to give myself a nice stencil to use to get the shape that I want. I am not going to be using the words "be mine" on mine, so I'm cutting it off and I'm just getting the shape of the truck and the word Valentine at the bottom. And then you'll just go ahead and get it perfectly centered and placed to where the top pushes towards the top part. I did go ahead and paint on a white line onto the bottom of my pan as well. I'm filling in that space with white, and then I'll also be adding some black chalk paint and distressing that as well. For now, it's time to Mod Podge on the calendar print, and to do that, I'm just using a sponge applicator, getting a nice smooth even coat of Mod Podge, applying my picture center out. So I'm applying the center down and then gently smushing it to the sides and trying to get 100% wrinkle free. It's pretty much not gonna happen, but you can try and you can get pretty darn close. Alrighty, there's that black distressing that I was talking about, and now it's time to start adding our rope onto this picture. So to do that, I'm just taking my glue gun and applying from the bottom center all the way around my pizza pan. That part's done. I'm going to use some of these red pip berries. You probably have some left over from Christmas. They do sell them during Valentine's as well, but these are from Dollar Tree, and when you actually glue the pip berry little dots together, they look like little hearts. So I decided to go ahead and put that around the edge of my pizza pan as well, just to give this an extra beautiful element when it is finished. This little bag of 24 pre-painted wooden cutout hearts from Dollar Tree. I'm just taking a white paint pen and adding some lines to mimic the hearts that are in the picture on the calendar. And then I'm also going to glue 2 of them together and put some dots around it, which also mimics one of the hearts in the back of the truck. This one we're going to set aside and add later on our project. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and glue some of these over some of these little hearts that are on here to give it extra little 3D effect. Now it's time to add some sparkle, and to do that, I'm just taking an iridescent glitter mixed with a patterned glitter that I made myself. I love it. It gives it a really gorgeous finish. Totally brings this project to life. And for Valentine's, I just think of all that glitz and glimmer and just romance and gorgeousness. So this totally adds that element. loving how this is coming out. And of course we have to add a gorgeous bow. So to do that, I have an assortment of all different patterned red themed ribbons. I added a little bit of black too to add a little bit more depth, and some white as well to do the same thing. Topping it off with some hearts, and then I'm grabbing some tan raffia and creating a loop to go into the center to add a bit more texture to my bow. Once that's done, you just grab a zip tie and you can just flip this bow over, wrap it around, pinch the center and tighten this up. And then you'll see me go through and dovetail and straighten up the ends to my ribbon. Now that I'm done with that part, I am going to go ahead and add a gorgeous heart to the center of this bow and attach this bow right into the middle of the bottom of this beautiful project. I absolutely love how this comes out, and it's time to add a hanger and finish it off. So to do that, I'm just using some more of that nautical rope with a little bit of these pip berries, wrapping it around. It actually kind of helps keep the rope in place too from unfurling, which is really nice. And then we're gonna glue it to the back and add this gorgeous piece to my home. I hope you all make this. If you do, please let me know, and come and check my page out over at Southern Crafts Corner and give me a follow and join us for live crafting. It is so much fun to create beautiful pieces like this on a budget with you guys. See you soon.